Shalom, Israel, and all praises to the Most High Power, the God of the Hebrew Israelites, the God of our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I give all praises and honor to the Most High Power. And I'll be coming to you from the Sefer, and I'll be reading to you Jubilees, the first chapter. And it came to pass in the first year of the exodus of the children of Israel out of Egypt, in the 3rd month, on the 16th day of the month, that the Most High spoke to Moses, saying, Come up to me on the mount, and I will give you 2 sapphire stones of the Torah, of the law, and of the commandment, which I have written, that you may teach them. And Moses went up into the mount of the Most High, and the glory of the Most High abode on Mount Sinai, and a cloud overshadowed it 6 days. And he called Moses on the 7th day out of the midst of the cloud, and the appearance of the glory of the Most High was like a flaming fire on top of the mount. And Moses was on the mount 40 days and 40 nights. And the Most High taught him the earlier and the latter history of the division of the days of the law, the Torah, and of the testimony. And he said, Incline your heart to every word which I shall speak to you on this mount, and write them in a sefer, in order that their generations may see how I have not forsaken them for all the evil which they have wrought in transgressing the covenant which I established between me and you for their generations this day on Mount Sinai. And thus it will come to pass, when all these things come upon them, that they will recognize that I am more righteous than they in all their judgments and in all their actions. And they will recognize that I have been truly with them. And do you write for yourself all these words which I declare unto you this day, for I know their rebellion and their stiff neck, before I bring them into the land of which I swore to their fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, saying, Unto your seed I will give a land flowing with milk and honey. And they will eat and be satisfied, and they will turn to strange gods, to gods which cannot deliver them from out of their tribulation, and this witness shall be heard for a witness against them. For they will forget all my commandments, even all that I command them, and they will walk after the other nations, and after their uncleanness, and after their shame, and serve their Elohims, their gods, and these will prove unto them an offense, and a tribulation, and an affliction, and a snare. And many will perish, and they will be taken captive, and will fall into the hands of the enemy, because they have forsaken my ordinance and my commandments, and the feast of my covenant, and my Sabbath oath, and my holy place, which I have sanctified for myself in their midst, and in my tabernacle, and my sanctuary, which I have sanctified for myself in the midst of the land, that I should set my name upon it, and that it should dwell there. And they will make to themselves high places in Asherah and at Shalaka, and they will make to themselves high places and Asherah poles and graven images, and they will worship each his own graven image, so as to go astray. And they shall sacrifice their children to devils, and to all the works of the error of their hearts. And I will send witnesses unto them, that I may witness against them. But they will not hear, and will slay the witnesses also. And they will prosecute those who seek the Torah, the law, and they will abrogate and change everything so as to work evil before my eyes. And I will hide my face from them, and I will deliver them into the hand of the other nations for captivity and for a prey and for a devouring. And I will remove them from the midst of the land, and I will scatter them amongst the other nations. And they will forget my Torah, my law, and my commandments, and my judgments, and will go astray as to the new moons, and the Sabbath, and the feasts, and the jubilees, and the ordinance. And you Hebrew Israelites, I'm talking to you so-called African Americans and any Hebrew Israelites that scattered across the four corners of this earth, and to those of you that have woken up to some truth, to the truth of who you are. And believe me, you have not chosen the Most High. The Most High has chosen you to wake up at this time. And I'm not going to get into all the other things. I'm going to get into this one thing. We broke the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High power, of the covenant that He established with our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And we, Hebrew Israelites, we need to repent and return and tell the Most High power that we repent and ask the Most High power to forgive us for breaking His laws, statutes, and commandments, and that He return once again to His inheritance and come deliver us out of this captivity. Okay? Because the Most High didn't break the covenant that He made with us. We broke the covenant that we made with Him. We've broken all His laws, statutes, and commandments. And if you want to be delivered out of all this trouble that we go through, we need to repent and return back to our Most High power and tell Him that we want to return back to righteousness. We want to return back to the law. What is righteousness? It is the laws, statutes, and commandments. And the Most High chose us out of all the people on the earth to guard His laws, statutes, and commandments. And we need to fall down and repent and return to the Most High power for forgiveness, and tell Him that, and ask Him humbly to forgive us and to forgive our fathers and to forgive our forefathers and return back to the Most High again. And I'll leave you with this. I'll leave you with 1 John 3 and 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law. For sin is transgression of the law and the Torah. And I'll leave you with Isaiah 55 and 6. Seek ye the Most High while He may be found. Call ye upon Him while He is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. And let him return unto the Most High, and He will have mercy upon him, and to our power, the Most High, for He will abundantly pardon. We as Hebrew Israelites need to return back to the Most High while we still have time, because the time is short, and the Most High is on His way back here. And as far as myself, I believe it's not going to be anything like what we think. But we need to be ready. We need to fall down right now and repent and humbly ask the Most High to forgive us for transgression, His laws, statutes, and commandments, and that He remember His covenant with our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And with that, I'll say, Shalom, Israel.